Here's a common installation problem with some of our compressed air products. A nice neat 3/8 inch tube with push-in fittings. These push-in fittings do not supply enough compressed air volume into the air knife, nor does the size of this 3/8 inch tube. You can see with 80 psi of inlet pressure, you have 55.8 psi of pressure running through that knife, starving that knife of volume of compressed air and minimizing the force and flow of air volume through the knife. It's not maintaining maximum performance. This is one of the reasons we offer Exair's plumbing kits. These kits are made for our air knife products: 24 to 42 inch, 48 and 54 inch knives, 60 inch and 84 inch knives, and 90 to 108 inch knives, with all of the fittings necessary. These kits include all of the properly sized fittings and hose to eliminate or minimize any pressure loss through the knife. Eliminating a pressure loss through the air knife product will maintain maximum performance and provide the best result upon your application. Following this simple set of instructions is your best bet to get up and running as quick as possible. After installing the main supply fitting to the 1/4 NPT air knife fitting, you'll want to loosely screw in the hose barb fitting. A similar process is done on the opposite end. This fitting has a space where you can install the included pressure gauge to make sure you are minimizing or eliminating any pressure loss through these fittings and into the knife itself. You will want to install the hose barb fitting loosely and prepare yourself to make a measurement for the compressed air hose. This measurement should be made between the two yellow collars of these fittings. Simply take your tape measure and measure between the two yellow collars. After measuring and marking the compressed air hose, cut it to length. Unscrew the hose barb fittings from the main fittings and just simply press on your compressed air hose. This compressed air hose has an internal braid, making any kind of hose clamps unnecessary. Pushing in the barbs fully into the hose will give you a secure connection. Reinstall the hose and fittings assembly into the pipe teeth still remaining on the knife. Make sure at this point to get them good and snug to avoid any leaks through the fittings. This knife is now ready to be hooked up to your main compressed air supply and performance duty on your application. Now let's take a look again at an 80 psi pressure supply into the knife with properly sized fittings and air hose. 80 psi in results in 79.8 psi through the knife itself. Maximum flow and maximum force through this knife to perform its best on your application.